Diggs, I like the shirt. Looking good out there.
Here we go. Right off the bat. All right.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome from the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. The Nets taking on the Nuggets. For Brooklyn, they're a team with a lot of pride, and they'll be looking to make a statement win here tonight on the road. Their chance to turn things around begins right now. Nuggets, Nets, up next on 2K Sports. Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Trae Young, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nuggets, and the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Jamal Murray out there with Trey Jones. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. All right, Grant, any New Year's resolutions for you this year?
You know, B.A., I think for me it's to constantly improve, to become a better broadcast partner. I mean, of course, we all should strive to better ourselves, whether it's as a parent, spouse, friend, sibling, or an employee. Of course, life is all about growth.
Now here's Young. Pass to Whitehead. Outside Johnson for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Porter with it. Releases. Money from the wing.
The coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Young with it. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Jones with the ball for the Nuggets. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. Here's Whitehead. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jokic. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Pass to Young. Outside Johnson.
Nuggets foul. Trae Jones. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nets, Trae Young taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And what separates the Nuggets on offense is their efficiency, Clark.
You're right on it, B.A. You rarely see them take bad shots. I mean, they are a well-oiled offensive machine, adamant about getting quality shots on a consistent basis.
And both free throws good for Young.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Jones, the pass to Murray. Porter looks it over. Pass to Jokic. Here's Whitehead, defended by Murray. Young with it. Here's Whitehead. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Young against Jones. Pass to Jokic. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Taking a look at some numbers here for Aaron Gordon. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Young, the pass to Whitehead. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Right side, Jones. Rejected. Pass to LaRavia. Young against Jones. Young, the pass to Johnson. Here's Whitehead. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And he comes up with a bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Jones. Yet to see a basket for 3. Gordon. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Young. Here's LaRavia. Young looking around. Shot is up. Kept alive.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Tipped. Pass to LaRavia from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. And here's Jones. Now Gordon. Shot to stop the run. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. The Nets with the lead. Takes it inside. LaRavia passes to Young. Pass to LaRavia. Up and over Gordon. And it's LaRavia missing.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
The free throw drops for Jokic.
Nikola Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Hits both from the stripe.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Young finds Johnson. Here's Whitehead, defended by Murray. Soft touch off the glass. Whitehead's got 6 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Murray looking around. Porter from outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. He's got 5.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Covered by Jokic. Here's Young. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Jokic. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Murray. That one a little long. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Here's Whitehead. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Trey Jones.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Whitehead. At the line for two.
First free throw is good. Brooklyn making some changes. Man comes in for Johnson, and it's Pippen in for Trae Young. Both shots good from the strike. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Trailing by 10. Pass to Gordon. Let's go with a three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
When Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Here's Pippen. 17 points in his last outing. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Strother. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Order the pass to Najee. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Drives to the hoop, and he dunks it down.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Pass to Strother. Back to Murray. And again, it's Denver converting.
I tell you what, Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing, all make him hard to guard.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
What a show! Give it up one more time for your Denver Nuggets dancer!
Saric checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Michael Porter. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. Second, the Nuggets.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Pass to LaRavia. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. And the Nets lead by 10.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Strother. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Here's LaRavia. Here's Man. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit to Sweet setup on that one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Najee. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First in shooting percentage, and they're second in the league for team three-point percentage. When these guys get hot, there's almost no stopping them from long range.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. And he makes the first. So the Nets making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Nets on D. 10-point lead. Murray passes to Najee. Inside. Here's Stroller. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Hardaway. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Looking at a player like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't have to encourage him to fire away, Clark.
Yeah, he's a guy who's always hunting his shot, looking to let it fly from deep, and for good reason. He's an excellent three-point shooter.
First one at the line is good.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now, I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Now here's Murray. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Pass to Hardaway. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Murray. Here's Najee. Saric, the pass to Brown. Back to Saric. Now here's Murray. There's the triple. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
Here's Pippen, defended by Murray. Pippen, pass to LaRavia. Here's Pippen. Shot clock at 5. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Brooklyn with the ball. LaRavia passes to Pippen. Over Murray. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Fires the 3. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Mann. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shots blocked. Right side Murray. Down low. Now here's Saric. No points so far. Here's Brown. 18 feet out. Saric shot is off.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's the guy who knows how to defend a three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And here's Murray, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And they'll get another chance. And so it's Brooklyn. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. 11-point game. Gordon and Jokic the combo inside. Trey Jones is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Porter in at the three. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Now here's Young. Last game, 26 points for him. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Jones finds Bogdanovic. Outside Porter to the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Hardaway with it. Now Porter defending. Unable to get that one.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Westbrook outside. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Back to Young. Westbrook outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Trey Young.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. never lacks for confidence in his jump shot, but he said, offense for me should be an autopilot. I should be focused on the intangibles, the defense, the rebounding, the dirty work. That involves you in the game. Brian, the buy-in and the commitment to the little things has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great point. Thanks, Allie.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
Now here's Porter. Give him 8 points now. Here's Young. Fearless Trey Young.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Jones. There's another block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense. It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
The first one falls.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. The Nuggets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And it's Bogdanović off the drive over Westbrook. And another miss by Denver. For Brooklyn, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Young. Here's Whitehead. 10 points for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Denver has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jones, the pass to Bogdanović. Here he goes. That one is off.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Here's Whitehead. He's guarded by Porter. Whitehead passes to Young. Over Jones. And that one's good. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Jones. Still no points. Outside Bogdanović. Over Westbrook. Bogdanović, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Jones against Young to snap the cold streak. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jokic has got 8 points.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
Young inside, defended by Jones. Rejected by Jokic. Here's Porter. Brooklyn with the board. Westbrook against Bogdanović. Back to Young. Over Jones. From down in the low post, it goes. He has 6.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Bogdanović. The ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Brooklyn. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference.
I think for the Nets, they really have failed to deliver this year. Even when they do get a little something going, it never just seems to be enough.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
He's off on that one. Good D by Bogdanović. Denver's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Jones against Westbrook. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
At the line for Denver, Trae Jones.
That's good from Jones. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Here's Pippen, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And the three is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Nuggets shooting at about 34% here in this game. Pass to Brown. Saric with it. Outside Murray. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Saric, the pass to Murray. Back to Saric. Lets it fly. The Nuggets with another miss.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Whitehead. Pass to Pippen. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Brooklyn ball.
Here's Mann. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Johnson. On target from range. Johnson's got 6.
They are heating up, percolating here in the second quarter, letting it fly from distance.
Pass to Murray. Now Saric. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Strother. The Nuggets need to get one up. Looking to end the run. Saric shot is off.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the three-pointer goes.
Obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Mann. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. And here's Saric for 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Mann, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Pippen. Here's Whitehead. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And here's Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first half. And that's his 3rd bucket in 8 attempts.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And that one's good. Strother.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammate.
Here's Mann. His last outing, he had 20. Here's Pippen. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Murray. Tipped away. 43 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's LaRavia. Back to Mann. Five on the clock. And it's LaRavia missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now here's Murray. The D's right on him. Pass to Brown. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Pippen. It's intercepted. Here's Murray. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, dribble penetration has been a problem for you. How do you creep back into this game?
Yeah, you know, they came out, punched us in the mouth. We just have to do a better job one-on-one containment. And when somebody does get beat, somebody's got to provide help. Right now, we're just playing Olay defense, and they're killing us.
You'll have to throw the punch first in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot, giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Well, that's not going to cut it, man. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's Jones with the ball for the Nuggets. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Cameron Johnson, and it's LaRavia in at the 4. Jones, his shot is good. Jones has got 5 now. Brooklyn has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Pass to LaRavia. Out to the right wing. Here's Whitehead. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And it's LaRavia missing. Denver has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Porter's shot is off.
The defense made an impact right there. It definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Whitehead. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. He's got 15.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Pass to Gordon. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
The shot by Johnson, no good for Denver. They've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Pass to Porter. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Young finds Johnson. Here's Laravia, defended by Gordon. Outside Young. Puts it up. He squares up and sinks it. Young's got 11 points.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Pass to Strother. Banked it in off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. There's Young with the 3, and it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jones. The shot won't fall. Young with the defensive effort. Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Strother. Brooklyn with the board. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Whitehead. Great D that time from Porter.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Strother. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Young with it. He's got 11. Here's Whitehead. Good on the 13-footer. Whitehead's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to Porter. Uncovered. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Boy, what a big night for Porter Jr. The coaching staff believes he has the potential to play like this all the time.
Jones against Young. Over Jones. Young can't hit. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Young. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup. Jokic just got 10.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Whitehead passes to Young. Here's Whitehead. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jones has got 4 rebounds in the game.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Johnson passes to Whitehead. He's good with a little jumper in close. Whitehead's got 19 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They're very fast, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nets, number 17.
knocks down the first one. The Nuggets making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. That one misses. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Jones. Now here's Gordon. Outside Bogdanovich. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And what a tough finish. When Bogdanovich scores through contact, it really helps with his confidence.
For the Nuggets, Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic, and Brown subbed in for Porter Jr. And the Nets also making a change. Mann's checked in. And that one misses.
Yeah, one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team.
Outside Hardaway. Over Jones. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. 9 points in the game.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. A different look for Denver. Saric comes in for Gordon, and Jamal Murray is subbed in for Jones. Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Pass to Saric. Now here's Bogdanovich. Hounded by Westbrook. 4 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pippen, he's checked in for Brooklyn. It's stolen by Saric. Here's Brown, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Mann. He's got 6, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Bogdanovich from long range. The rebound by the Nets.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Yep, that one's good.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Brown. The 3. He drops it from range. Brown's got 5.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Good work there as it goes. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Pass to Mann. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Najee. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. To the left wing. Saric, the pass to Murray. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And here's Hardaway. He has 6. Pass to LaRavia. It's stolen by Saric. To the inside. No good with a layup. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. On the wing man. He's got 11. Now Hardaway. Here's Pippen. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Pippen. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
The assist.
Pippen's got 6.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Gordon, he's checked in for Saric.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr.
That's good from Porter.
And Porter Jr. has a very high ceiling, especially when it comes to his scoring ability.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting it well at 59%. Here's Pippen. Rebound by the Nuggets.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
And Murray drops them both. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Pippen, defended by Murray. Pass to man. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Porter, it's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Well, Brooklyn's shooting 48% since the beginning of the third. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Sinks it from distance. Hardaway's got 9.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9 to the middle from 6 feet away. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pippen, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Najee passes to Murray. Three-pointer. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Brooklyn liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. Murray out there with Trey Jones. And it's Strother in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Young, the pass to Johnson. No good from outside. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Down by 15. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Young. And now the Nets on the break. Finished off the break. Whitehead's got 21 points in the game.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Pass to Young. He shoots it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Outside Murray. And here's Gordon from the arc. Rebounded by Pippen. The Nets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. There's Young with the 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. To the wing on the left. Here's Whitehead. Strother grabs a miss.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Trey Jones.
First one falls for him. Westbrook, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Jones hits them both. Now Westbrook. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And stolen by Jones. Young against Jokic. Pass to Jones. Here's Strother. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook with the defensive effort. And he lobs it up. Tipped. Gordon with a steal. Here's Strother. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Whitehead passes to Young. Down low. Clock at 6. Johnson on the wing. Fires the three. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And Gordon with the big finish.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Got a piece of it. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Gets it down to single digits.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Let's go, fans. I want to hear you get wild right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Jones, and another basket for Denver.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Westbrook. High post Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Young. And here are the Nuggets now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Jokic finds Murray. Brooklyn with the board. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
Jones against Young. Here's Strawther. Pass to Murray. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Young with it. Outside Johnson. The 3 is up. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. I'm sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Jones, the pass to Gordon. Here's Strawther. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Young from long range. The 3 ball is good from Young.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them. Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Pass to Young. Here's Whitehead. Back to Young. To the middle. Clock at 4. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Gordon outside. Pass to Strother. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The three ball. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Nets ball.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Magic, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Here's Whitehead. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
Aaron Gordon.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets. LaRavia is checked in for Brooklyn. And he's good on the second. Well, the Nets shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Young against Jones. Young, the pass to LaRavia. And there's the drive. Rejected by Jokic.
What I like about Jokic defensively is what I like about him overall. Great instincts.
Johnson finds Young. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it from deep.
They do have the lead, but their three-point game has not been as effective as it was in the first half. Coming out of the break, seems to me as though he's lost his touch and maybe a little bit of confidence, too.
Now here's Jokic. Back to Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jones has got 10 points here in the second half. Now here's Young. Pass to LaRavia. Now Johnson. Rejected by Jokic.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Boy, they have finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Here's Young, following the score by Denver. Excellent body control from Young.
Way to complete the play after contact. Young is tough.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
You know, the way they've been playing lately, they needed him to take on a bigger role. He gave them the critical boost they were looking for. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
And here's Porter outside. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 6th assist of the night.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Young. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon, the pass to Jones. No good there. 5 for 11 in the contest. Left side, Young. Stolen by Jokic. And here's Jones. Driving to the basket. Outside for Porter. Gordon outside. Here's Murray. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now just a 5-point Nets lead. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots. Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Now Jones. Pass to Jokic. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Jokic. And Gordon with the big finish.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
One goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Nets, Trae Young.
Throws good. Young. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 8-point game. Young against Jones. Throw it down, Nikola.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
The Nets shooting 52% from the floor so far. Here's Young. Into the lane. Off with the layup. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Here's Young. Silky smooth from Trae Young.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're behind by 6. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter here.
Let's give it up one more time for your Nuggets Mini Dance team.
Jones against Young. Outside Murray. 3-pointer off the mark.
just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Trae Young. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Porter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Denver. They trail by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the final quarter.
And Murray not afraid now of anybody. In fact, he welcomes getting fouled on the way up.
Third team foul. At the line for Denver, Jamal Murray.
He makes the first of 3, and that trims the lead to 6. He makes the second free throw, and that brings him within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Hey, you know, guys like Murray, a bona fide go-to player, they have to deliver in spots like these because that's what they're expected to do.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Jones from outside. Puts up a 3. The shot that time not on target. So we see the Nets get the win here.
That's the end of the
game. And they
game.
barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.